In this video, you'll review how to set up discussion checkpoints in your graded Canvas discussions and then grade them in SpeedGrader. Discussion checkpoints allow you to set separate due dates and times for student responses to the prompt and then when they respond to peer responses. Start in Discussions from your left course menu and select plus Add Discussion in the upper right. Once you've added your topic title and directions that include the discussion prompt, scroll down to Options. Select Graded to make the discussion a graded discussion, and then select Assign Graded Checkpoints. Checkpoints can be set to have different due dates and point values for the initial response and the subsequent replies. Set up your other options, such as if participants must respond to the prompt before reading their peers' responses, if this graded discussion is also a group discussion, and how you want the grade displayed, and then scroll down to Checkpoint Settings. Tell Canvas how many points you want students to earn by replying to the prompt, otherwise known as the topic. Then, tell Canvas how many peers you'd like the student to respond to, and then how many points students will get for responding to their peers' responses to the prompt. The total points possible will display underneath the checkpoint settings for you to verify before moving forward. Once you're done setting up the checkpoint settings, scroll down to Assign To. Set the due date and time for when students need to respond to the topic or prompt. Then, set a separate date and time to when their replies to peer responses are due. Select Save and Publish if you're ready for students to dive into the discussion, or select Save if you don't want students participating quite yet. You'll see the two due dates reflected in the Assign To, and students can begin participating. On the student end, students will see the due dates reflected in the syllabus course summary, if you have that option turned on. They'll also see it in their course to-do list. Students will also be able to go to the discussion and see the dates reflected under View Due Dates. And then finally, students will also see the dates in their dashboard to-do list. The dashboard is where someone lands once they've logged into Canvas. The checkpoint due dates have passed, and now you're ready to start grading. Select the Options icon in the upper right corner, and then select Open in SpeedGrader. And you'll see the students' contributions to the discussion on the left and the option to award points and leave feedback on the right. Type in the number of points the student earned out of the total points possible for replying to the topic. Then, type in the number of points the student earned out of total points possible for responding to peer replies. Add personalized feedback if you wish, and then select Submit when you're done to save your added feedback. And that's how you set up discussion checkpoints in your graded Canvas discussions and then grade them in SpeedGrader. Thank you for watching and have a great day.